whatever. Dude. Hello. Hello everyone that comes into the chat. Don't feel like keep saying it. Right, this side is like whatever. Hey. Okay, let's go ahead and get started with the message. You read the channel message. Someone is mad because you played their game better than them. Also, if you guys are sending me messages for the dream interpretations, I just decided not to do it because it was a lot of people that send me messages, and I was just like, fuck it, because I don't have time to be discerning all these people. Like, okay, who's who, right? And I'm pretty skilled myself, so I can pretty much do my own thing. Okay, so I think that's what I'm just gonna do, right? All right, so before we get started, I have a little story time to tell. This probably will be significant to the reading. So yesterday I met this guy, y'all, and this is very significant. This nigga shook me up like real bad. Okay, so I'm gonna try to make the story real like simple. So first of all, like something was off with this person, and like as I like was hanging with this person, I realized like, damn, something is really off about this person. So okay, I was at the store and I was like, literally, I had my whole mind made up. Like I did my video, I'm like, okay, I'm about to go get Waffle House because yeah. And then I'm at the store, and then like I see this guy, and he's staring at me, and I'm just like getting in my car, so I'm not really worried about that. And then he comes to where I'm at. He comes over, he's like, oh, what are you about to do? And I'm just like, hey, I'm about to go get something to eat. And he's like, oh, you want to go get something to eat? I'm like, are you gonna buy the food? And then all right. And so I was like, yeah. He's like, yeah, I'm like, basically he's gonna buy the food. So he's like, where do you want to go? And he started naming all these places. I'm like, okay, we could go to Taco Bell. So we get to Taco Bell, and it's like super weird. So like I go to order like food like that I'm gonna get, and I was only gonna get two tacos. So I put in the first taco, right? Put in the first one, and I'm about to put in the second one. He's like, no, 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 what are you doing? Like, you like, I can basically like only get one. So like he bought me a taco, which is like $2, right? And this is when I kind of started to notice that he was slow, that he was off. I was like, he's like basically he's asking the people, how do you use the kiosk, like the little kiosk, to basically put your number, like put your shit in, and like he's yelling at them and shit like that. And I'm like, oh my god. And so they're like, they're like trying to, and I'm trying to tell him, like, he's trying to get their attention, but I'm trying to tell him like, hey, this is how you do it, whatever. So he's supposed to pay at the fucking register. The bitch keeps going outside to smoke, and I'm like, okay, so are you gonna pay, or what's going on? And so like I'm looking outside, and he keeps coming back in, come back out, come back in, come back out. So the total was like 516. So I was like, okay, cool. And so he pays the money, and then he gets the change back, which is like a dollar and something. He gives me the change. So I'm like, okay. So that was like a super red flag for me. I'm like, you can't even like, and then I was thinking in my mind, I was like, is this nigga slow? Because like he's offering all these high expensive places, and we get here, you can only afford a $2 taco. And so I'm like, okay, whatever. And I just started like figure, I was like, this nigga, he act really slow. Even the way that he texts, he act really slow. So anyways, the bitch thought that we were gonna, like, I get to the bitch's house, and he's like, before we get there, because you know I gotta drop him back where he was at. So before we get there, he's all like, oh, you know, we're gonna smoke when we get to my house and blah 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 blah. So we get to his house, and like I have weed. I just like I got from the store. I've just bought like Rillos or whatever, like woods. And so he's like, so do you want me to roll up the weed, and or do you want to roll up the weed? And I'm like, you don't have weed? And he's like, oh no. And he's like, oh, well, do you have money, because you can get it from my brother? And I'm like, nah, I'm straight, because I got a plug. So I leave. The bitch calls me, and I'm almost done. The bitch calls me, and he basically says like, hey, like, let me tell you my life story. I'm like, fuck it, go ahead. So he goes on to tell me how, like, basically he used to have his way with this shit, have cars and money and everything like that. Until one day he went to his homeboy's house, and he basically, they laced him with crack, right? And so this is just like you know how they always say don't judge a book by a cover. Like, so when I was saying like, oh, you're like, this nigga is slow, or there's something wrong with him, like I was genuinely like wondering, right? And so he's like, yeah, they laced me with crack, and I have a chemical imbalance now, right? And so he's like, so which explains why he acts the way he acts. So he acts really slow, and the guy is really handsome. He's like super handsome guy. And he's like, yeah, I have a chemical imbalance now, and now I have to live on government assistance, and they take my money. I'm supposed to get, he's like basically running this down, how he's supposed to get like $1,000, but he only sees like 300 of his dollars, and it's just crazy. So I'm like, wow, that's interesting, because my ex got laced, okay, and he like literally gave away a baby, he went to jail, everything. My father got laced in jail. And I told you guys this before, my dad is schizophrenic. He was laced in jail, and it fucked him up after that. Like, he's like off, like not even communicated. He can communicate, but like he's just not there, right? So I'm like, this is so weird that these type of people keep coming towards me. So I'm like, whatever. So I'm almost done, but it's making sense. So that night, last night, he freaked me the fuck out because I went to his house, right? And so we finally get to smoking or whatever. He's like, do you want to smoke in my house? And I'm like, sure, I'll smoke in your house. And so it was just weird. So we're like smoking or whatever like that, and then the first song he plays is Out of My Mind by B.O.B. You know that song, like, I'm out of my mind, out of my fucking mind, like, yeah. And I was like, I'm not paying no attention to it, but I kind of am, because like, first of all, um that's an old ass song. Like, that's an old ass song. That's not even like a new song. That's an old ass song. So for him to play that shit, I was like, what the fuck? So all of a sudden, he just shifted. Like, he just shifted. And it was weird. Like, so he started like smiling at me like with this really big grin, right? But I could tell that it was like a malice smile. And I'm just like, I'm trying to keep cool, because I can tell that he's shifted. So I'm like, I'm trying to keep cool. And he starts asking me like these weird questions. Mind you, when we were in the car, when I first met him, he tells me like, hey, are you scared of me? And I didn't take it no type of way, because people ask me that all the time. Like, I get with niggas and they'll ask me like, hey, are you scared of me? Are you scared right now? And I'll be like, no, you know? So whatever. So he just shifts, and then he starts asking me like questions. Like, it seems like he thinks that I'm lying, that he thinks that I'm like scared of him, or I don't know if he thinks that he scares me or something, but that day, like, he kind of did, was like kind of freaking me out. So he started asking me questions, and he's like, oh, you don't live by yourself? And I said, No, he said you don't have roommates. I said, yes, I do. He said, no, you don't. He said, you live by yourself. And he starts laughing. He just started laughing like I'm trying to play him, right? He's like, you don't live by yourself. He just keeps telling me that. And I'm like, yes, I do. Like as if like I lied and said like, hey, I have a roommate because I don't want him to come to my house because I'm scared of him, right? So I'm like, whatever. Then like he keeps asking me like these weird questions. He goes like, can I sit next to you? Mind you, I am literally sitting on the very, 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 very edge of the bed, right? There is no room by me. And I'm peeping game like real fast. Cause I'm like, at this point, I'm like, I gotta get the fuck on. I gotta get out of here, right? I gotta get the fuck away from this nigga cause he's snapping, like he's morphing and I don't know his character. And so I'm like, yeah, sure, you can sit next to me. Like I'm just making sure like I'm balanced and like I'm in a happy state. And then this was God because like when I got there, my phone was on 14%, and I'm like, and he tried to find a charger for me, he could not find one. And so as soon as we stopped smoking, which is like we're damn near like almost done with the blunt, that's when he started shifting. And so I was like, what the fuck? And so then I said, oh, like I gotta go home like immediately. I was like, I gotta go home because my phone's about to die and shit like that. And so I was like, oh, you're gonna like, I'm about to go outside. So he walked me outside. And then I was like, okay. So he walked me outside and I was like, okay, I gave him a hug and everything just so he would feel like I could disarm him. I was trying to disarm him because I could tell that like he was like, I don't want to say he was dangerous, but I could tell like he was about to shift into something that I didn't know of. Because after he like asked me like, hey, he was like kind of trying to test me like to see like he just got mad instantly. Like his face was all like crumbled up, and then like as the song was going on and on and on, like he was making all these faces. I'm like, you good, you okay? And he's just like, yeah. He just keeps laughing. He's like laughing and laughing and laughing, and I'm like, okay. So I get home and like I'm like literally I'm shook up because I'm like, what the fuck? And so I don't know if this is my ears, like all of this whole story, it's important. So I get home and I'm like, what the fuck, bro? Like, and so like I hear this all the time. Like, I don't know what this is, but I'll always hear like people like screaming like bloody murder. Like, I got out the car and I swear, like I got back home, I got out the car and I swear to God, it's like dark as shit. Someone's like screaming at the top of their lungs. And I'm like, oh shit. And so like I was like, damn, I don't know if I should turn my lights on or off because like if somebody's doing something to somebody, I don't want to get caught in the crossfire. So I just like ran into my house. But I'm like, am I just hearing that? Okay, so next I'm like, okay, I'm tired, so I want to go to sleep. And I always listen to rain sounds when I go to sleep. I'm a water sign, so it makes sense. Rain is symbolic of the devil, but I'm not thinking like that. For some reason, I cannot go to sleep, right? So I'm like, what the fuck? I can't go to sleep. So I ended up going to sleep. I was only asleep for like what, an hour. I had like a nightmare. So I had a nightmare. So he triggered me into having a nightmare about someone else though. So now we're going to the nightmare part. um I had a nightmare about somebody and I don't know how to take it because this is the second time I've had a dream like this about them. And these dreams are like, it's weird because I don't, as an intuitive, a spiritualist, a mystic, if I don't like pay attention to these dreams, like I would be dumb. So okay, I had a dream that somebody that I know, he gave me access, he gave me his code to his phone, right? And he gave me a code. I just remember like putting it in my phone. And so some way, somehow I was connected to his photos, right? So I'm swiping in the photos, and one of the photos is literally like a dead body in a bathtub, right? Like, and it's like the man is like, he's like of a darker complexion, and it seems like he works out or like he's a bodybuilder, and there's literally dumbbells in there with him. So I was like, what the fuck? The body is naked, like he's literally naked. And like the dream scared the shit out of me because it was so realistic. Because it would seem like, okay, when I seen the picture, it was like I was actually there. Like it was like as if like the body was hidden in the bathroom. So like it was like basically you would have to like open the shower curtains. And so it was just like creepy as fuck. And so like I woke up and then I was like, what the fuck? And so like, but mind you, I've had a dream about this person being a murderer before. Like, when I first got here, I would meet up with this person. I would always ask them, "Are you gonna kill me? Are you gonna kidnap me?" And they'd be like, "What are you talking about?" And I would just be, I really be thinking that. I'd be like, "This nigga's gonna kidnap me, or this nigga's gonna kill me." And then I remember I had a dream, and it was like I was at a meadow, and like literally, it was like my dead body. I was dead, and it looked like either he was pulling up my pants or he was pulling down my pants. And I remember when I had the dream, I told him about the dream, but I was like, nah, but this is the second dream I've had about him being like a murderer. And I'm like, this is weird as fuck. And then I remember when I had the dream from last night, I just started going through, my thoughts were racing. Like, even in my dreams, I was like, oh my God, that's why he acts like that. He acts like, that's why he acts like that. And I was like, oh my God, God. I was like, I promise you, I'm gonna stay away from him. I'm gonna stay away from him. And I was like, I was just like freaking the fuck out. And I instantly got like so scared of him. I was like, oh my God, like this nigga's going, he's gonna hurt me. And then I was like trying to, like, I was like scrambling because I'm like, bro, I hope he doesn't know that I seen this. I hope he doesn't know what I seen. And it was just like crazy. And I remember I woke up and I was like, what the fuck? Like, I've never had that was a nightmare, because it was like on some Jeffrey, it was like some Jeffrey Dahmer feel type shit, because it was like super creepy. Like, the dead body's just in the bathroom, and you like, you know, you're taking pictures of your victims, and you give me access to your phone. I don't know, it was just weird as shit. Let's just go ahead and go into the channel messages though. Okay, so I wanted to know what dumbbells mean. Okay, so I looked it up, and the medical term for dumbbells came up. Dumbbell basically means us accessing people with an overdose or poisoning. Okay, so something about overdose or something about poisoning or being poisoned. Okay, it also has connection to diarrhea, urination, and muscle weakness. I feel like that one was very significant, because literally in the bathtub with the dead body with this man was a dumbbell. Like, I don't know if that was trying to say like, yeah, this person works out. And it was like, that's like even more intimidating, because it's like you killed this buff ass nigga. Like, what the fuck? And then we have lacrimation. We have salivation, which is the saliva. We have terror management theory, which is basically when threatened, an individual should possess more death-related cognition. So when threatened, a person starts thinking about their death. Okay, we have death anxiety, we have immortality, we have human superiority over animals, we have death wish. But in this death wish, this is not someone wishing death on you, this is someone wishing like death on themselves, like suicidal thoughts. And then I did write suicide. Okay, so yeah, let's go ahead and go into the reading. Okay, I'm sorry that was a long message, but it was definitely like, it was I had to say it. Okay, so yeah, the reason why I decided to hang out with the guy again. Okay, the reason why I started to hang out, I hung out with the guy again, is because he reminded me of my father. And like, I'm like, there's something about my father that I need to know. Even it's significant because my ex was the only guy that's ever met my father, like in my whole entire life, all 23 years of my life. And they both had this similar experiences. So I'm like, what's going on? Is somebody trying to lace me? Is somebody gonna lace me? Or what's going on? What is it about drugs and being laced? Like, this is like 3 different people coming towards me. Then even one time I was about to take shrooms, and I was with this guy. I had just met this guy. I literally was about to take the shrooms. He literally fought me. Like, he fought it out of my hand. And I'm like, first I'm thinking we're playing. And so I'm like playing with this nigga. And I'm like, you're really serious? Like, he like literally like fought it out of my hand, like threw it away. He's like, no, you can't take that. You cannot take that. He's like, I just knew somebody that overdosed on shrooms. You cannot take that. I was like, what the fuck? So after that, I was kind of like weary of like doing that shit. I don't know. So I'm getting high alert. Like, you need to be at alert at all times, especially if you do drugs of any kind, or if somebody is prescribing you drugs. If this could even be your psychiatrist, bitch, because a lot of psychiatrists are handlers. So you gotta be very careful of the drugs that you're taking. And it's weird because my psychiatrist, like, he just prescribed me a medication that basically stops nightmares. And I haven't been having nightmares, but like yesterday I did. So I was like, what the fuck? Okay. You can't overdose on shrooms, but you never know how somebody's body is going to react to something. So why would he make it up? And I have taken shrooms before, but no one's not gonna just make something up. Like, why would he just make it up? But you're not listening to what I'm saying, though. You're not listening to what I'm saying. The reading is about people lacing you. You understand what I'm saying? You don't. All right. Right. No one's going to make no shit like that up. People, like, example, people say that you cannot overdose on weed, but there's some people, when they ingest weed, they literally start throwing up. If you throw up a lot of times, you could go into cardiac arrest, or you can have a seizure from dehydration and you can die. So what do you mean? So it's the same thing. All right, we have virgin suicides. All right. All right. We have rape ritual. Okay. We have I'm a bully in butthole ritual. Blood ritual. I'm not gonna really explain that because it's so dark. So it is what it is. All right. Yeah. All right. First of all, I'm getting reactions like an allergic reaction or your body is reacting in a way. I don't give a fuck if you're leaving or if you're staying. Go home, go away. We don't care. I don't. What the fuck? Y'all be telling me when you're leaving, when you're coming. So what? I don't care. We have the Eight of Swords, yeah. All right, so with the Eight of Swords, that's that terror management. Okay, so someone could be trying to terrorize you, literally terrorize you. I'm not really getting like frightening energy. I'm getting terrorization, like someone is terrorizing you. Okay, something is looping in the mind. Okay, so cognition is connected to the prefrontal cortex. Okay, which is also connected to memory, creativity, and all that good shit like that. All right, so if you have a cognitive state, whereas you're in a terror type of mindset, okay, you're going to manifest creatively that energy. All right, we have the Lover's card, the Nine of Swords, and the Ten of Cups. There is a Gemini somewhere worried. Okay, this is Gemini energy. Okay, somebody could be worried about you speaking about something, saying something, relating to something. I'm definitely getting relativity. So Albert Einstein. Okay, yeah. I'm definitely getting time and space. So I'm definitely getting Capricorn energy, time travel, as well as Aquarius energy. So Pisces, Aquarius, Capricorn energy. People who are wise. Okay. So the ends of the zodiac sign, basically. We have the Six of Pentacles, the Page of Wands, drugs. All three of these cards is literally drugs. Opioids, pharmaceuticals, the drug industry, these are drugs. Somebody has a special connection to drugs. Okay, I don't know if there's somebody has a special connection to drugs. There's something about drugs or being drugged. There's something about that. Something's gonna keep looping. Like, that's the Eight of Swords. He's literally calling me right now. Literally. But yeah, drugs, taking something through the mouth. Okay. Yeah, we have Five of Swords. He was literally calling me. The guy that we were just talking about, he literally just called me. All right, we have the Five of Swords, the Six of Cups, and then the Devil card. Yeah, I'm getting an obsession. Okay, either somebody, I don't know if somebody wants you to be on drugs. Okay, I don't know what this is. Okay, but with the channel message in relation to this, So you play someone's game better than they play the game. I don't know if you're dealing with someone is a handler. This is a handler energy. They're meant to give you drugs. I don't know. Someone needs drugs, or there's something about drugs. Somebody is connected to drugs. I don't know if you were given drugs at a young age. There is something about drugs here. Okay, or there's drugs in someone's system. Like, say for instance, someone passed away, they died. Okay, there's drugs in this person's systems. They come on, I don't know, they come on my chat in specific and do all of that. Like, they do the most. Like, dude, go find a life or something. I feel like they just, people be wanting to be seen. Like, they be wanting to feel seen, and so they say like this stupid ass shit, thinking that they're gonna be seen, or they're gonna get a response, or that people are gonna chime in. But dude, that it's the reason why we're on a message. Like, you're trolling for no reason. All right, we have the Knight of Wands, the Emperor, and then the Sun card. Someone is attractive as shit. I don't know how this like goes hand in hand with the drugs, but someone, I don't know what this is. Yeah, the Eight of Pentacles, the High Priestess, and the Page of Swords. Someone is secretly watching somebody. Someone's secretly watching you, or they're watching you from a private page, or they're watching you from someone else's page, or something. Someone's going to get caught stalking somebody or watching somebody. All right, yeah, the Justice card. This is karma. I'm also getting a lawyer. You need a lawyer or some shit, because there's someone stalking you, or there's someone watching you, or there's someone, I don't know, they're doing something or something. Yeah, the Five of Cups, the Hierophant, the Wheel of Fortune, the Death, and the, yeah, I'm getting a death that is predicted. So maybe somebody's trying to warn you about an overdose. Someone may accidentally overdose, or this is someone's destiny. Like, I'm getting an accidental death. Something's going to be ruled an accident, but it's an overdose. So it's going to be ruled an accident or a suicide, is basically what they're saying. Or someone is supposed to overdose or something. That wasn't my childhood ex. That was literally my last ex, like the last person I was with. There's a bird right here. It just flew away. It just flew on my window. All right. But I am getting something about sexual attraction, someone being sexually attracted to you and not being able to get what they want. So say for instance someone really wants to sleep with you and they're not able to get it. Like, you're not allowing them to, or you're not consenting. I feel the need to say consent on here. There's something that you have not consented to. Okay. Yes, ma'am. Yeah, this is also that humans being like superior to animals. We have the Page of Swords, the Five of Pentacles, the Ace of Swords. Yeah, this is like, how you hang from outside of the club, you can't even get in. Somebody's literally on the outside looking in, and they're giving you like this ugly ass look. Like, what are you looking at? Yeah, I'm hearing that, like, boo bitch. Yeah, we have the Wheel of Fortune. Someone's just watching you. If you record videos, or if you do readings, someone's just watching your readings all day long, like in rotation. Yeah, the Three of Swords, like, literally. Someone's also being recorded. I'm hearing you're on a recorded line. I'm definitely getting a lawyer, or someone's in law school. I'm also getting someone's finished it or something. I'm getting a lawyer here. You need a lawyer. All right. If somebody is deceased and there's drugs found in their system that they ain't never took, you need a lawyer or some shit. Yeah, the Death card. The Nine of Cups. Somebody wants to confirm something to you. It's like somebody's still trying to help you fight, get the truth even through death. Someone's like, no, I'm gonna help you figure. I'm gonna help you unmask whatever this is. It could be a Scorpio. Yeah, the Nine of Pentacles, the Page of Wands. Yeah, I'm definitely getting drugs. Like I'm getting drugs real heavily, like drugs, or someone's supposed to be on drugs or something. Because I'm getting oral, like oral. I'm also getting fruit, like oral, phallic theory. I'm getting oral. This could also be oral sex, but I'm getting drugs like oral. Also getting drugs open, they help you access that person. So it also is harder for you to fight back when someone is drugged. So maybe they're trying to say the dead body that I seen, that man was drugged. Because if you think about it, that's the only way that he could have killed that man, like, is to drug them. That's why I said it was giving me a Jeffrey Dahmer type of feel. It scared the shit out of me. You know, Jeffrey Dahmer, I don't think he could truly overpower a lot of his victims, so that's why he drugged them. Someone knows that they cannot overpower you, so they're trying to drug you. Basically, they need you to be weakened. They need you to be at a weakened state before they attack you or some shit. Yeah, somebody can't stop thinking about you or about this. Okay. Then you got somebody over here, their feelings are hurt, or someone's feelings is always hurt. Somebody's like a crybaby ass bitch. All they do is like cry and weep and moan and complain. Dude, y'all are getting out. If you're weird, you're getting out. So hold on, give me a second. So I'm about to delete all y'all for 24 hours. You'll never be able to get on here. Who else? Thank you. Somebody said some people are so egotistical. They think just because you mentioned something that they not up on, you must be lying. No, bitch, you're just dumb. Period. Like, you're fucking stupid. You have a small mind. What the fuck? That's like that guy's like, oh, you can't do this. Well, bitch, no, you can't do this. Clearly it's coming up for a reason, dum-dum. Then look at the questions are you asking me? Oh my god, I just thought about that too. He probably is watching me. But I don't think he knows my name on here. If he is, he just is. I don't care. What is he gonna do? Because he don't know my address. Alright. I'm definitely channeling devil and address energy. So you being on drugs is somebody being on drugs is basically someone being connected to, this is connected to like beauty or some shit, okay? I'm also getting somebody definitely, they're trying to protect you. This could be an ancestor, angel, guide of yours. Somebody's trying to protect you. Yeah, the Hierophant. All right. I'm getting protection coming down for you from God. Like, God has sent protection your way, or you're about to get protection. Yeah. Something is connected to having, like, I don't know. It's sexualized. It's what it's seeming like. Cancer energy at the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with a Cancer. Cancer or a Gemini. Both. Yeah, the Ace of Wands. Dick. Literally. We have the King of Pentacles, the Seven of Pentacles, and the Judgment card. So someone has a lot of money like invested in something, or something is going to happen in the next week regarding your funds. Like all of us, like I'm getting like $7,000 through $10,000, $700. I'm getting sevens, $70. I'm getting like $700 through $7,000. Yeah, the Four of Wands. I'm definitely getting somebody is profiting off of something. Definitely getting something. Someone has a home practice, or someone practices from home. We have the Fool card, the Ten of Swords. I'm also getting a self-initiate. Someone, whatever someone knows, they taught it to themselves, or maybe they read a book or something. Okay, but I'm definitely getting a home practice, or somebody's being trained. I'm also getting somebody's being trained by the militia, the mob, the mafia, or something. I see a lot of blue. Okay, I'm definitely getting blue boys, you know, the cops, the feds. Okay, we have the Seven of Cups, the Eight of Pentacles, and the King of Pentacles. It's like someone is doing some type of work, and whatever work they're doing, it's making them want to give you money, or it's making them want to invest in you, work with you, work something out, or something. So something is backfiring. It's like somebody is trying to create competition, or somebody is trying to create chaos, or someone is trying to create an argument, a breakup, a breakdown, but instead it's bringing someone closer to you. Okay. Yeah, the Ten of Wands. Something is falling apart. You definitely dealing with a Leo or Sagittarius energy here. Okay, someone is doing the most, and it's like falling apart. We have the Ace of Pentacles, the Eight of Wands, and then the Five of Wands again. Competition. Okay, trolls. Okay, you're dealing with trolls. Okay, people who you can't see. The Hermit card is like they don't have no face, so they don't have no personality. Someone that is not a person, or a robot or some shit. Okay, or they're it's like, I don't know. We have the Queen of Pentacles, Virgo energy coming towards you, woman to woman. Okay, so this woman is coming towards you. I don't know what it is. This woman may tip you off about something. All right. All right, we have the King of Pentacles, and then the Ace of Wands, and the King of Cups. A lot of kings coming toward a person. A lot of kings. They all have this Ace of Wands in their hand. They all have their dick in their hands. Okay, they're all like a part of this magical family or some shit. So keep it all in the family type of energy. Like multiple people coming towards you from the same family, same group, same area, whatever. I don't know. Definitely getting a family though. There's someone in their family is strategizing on somebody, trying to confuse somebody or something. That's my DoorDash. Yeah, the Seven of Wands, but it's being blocked out. So someone's family is orchestrating something. So something like if somebody is attacking you or they're going against you, it's their whole fucking family. Yeah, the Ten of Swords, but something's going to end abruptly because I think you outsmart them, or you start realizing what someone is doing. Okay, you're gonna realize mid-plan what someone is doing. Yeah, we have the Seven of Pentacles and the Seven of Cups. A lot of sevens, so a lot of warnings that someone has like a lot of warnings. Okay, someone is like really trying to warn you. I'm definitely getting like, this is not one of those like, it could be like, hey, stop fucking with this person, but I'm really getting someone is trying to warn you about something. Okay, that could potentially be detrimental. Yeah, the Queen of Cups. The Queen of Cups controls everything. So the Queen of Cups controls the mind. She controls body language. She controls facial features and facial expressions. The Queen of Cups has a lot of control. The Queen of Cups is a master controller. Okay. The Eight of Wands, the Seven of Pentacles, and the Ace of Pentacles. Okay. So the Queen of Cups is like actually an arc, like she's a major. Okay. She's a heavy hitter, basically. All right. Yeah, the King of Cups. Okay. The King of Cups is not as powerful as the Queen of Cups. You could just tell. Yeah, the Five of Wands and then the Fool card. It's like multiple people trolling or fighting or competing for something that it's already yours, or it already belongs to somebody. So somebody's competing for something, they're arguing with you, and it's not even like it'll never be theirs type energy. Like it'll never be for them. Yeah, the Judgment card, somebody was chosen, they were chosen, selected to do whatever this is. Yeah, the Four of Wands, this could be some type of home practice that you're starting. All right, because I definitely see a doctor. Okay, so a private practice. Yeah, somebody makes a lot of money. So this could also be like a psychiatrist or some shit. Someone is not a public psychiatrist, they're like a private psychiatrist or some shit. This could also be a private institution. Okay, schools included. I know I went to a private institution, private schools in specific Catholic schools. Okay, things like that. Hold on. We don't give a fuck. Hold on. Let me go get my let me go get this damn food for this damn rabbit. Literally have to fucking be a mother. It's like dog crap. Oh goodness. She's gonna be so happy. She's like, yay, no food. I'm not gonna give it to her yet. She's gonna have to wait. Hi, Poopy. I have your food. But you still gotta wait, okay? I'm almost done. Okay. Oh. All right. Dude. Yes, I have a rabbit. All right, we have dragons. Okay, so definitely getting projectile vomiting. I don't know why, but I'm getting like projectile vomiting, like vomiting. Okay, we have body of water and then beast. I'm also getting there's something in the water. I keep getting that channel message, but if you're like at the lake, you're by the water or some shit, there's something in the water, like a crocodile or some shit. Oh, that's why we pulled the Gemini energy. The Gemini is Jeffrey Dahmer. Jeffrey Dahmer is a fucking Gemini. That's why. And he was definitely a part of the cult. Yeah, Gemini again. A Gemini. That's why I said that dream was like very Jeffrey Dahmer like. Cause his story, if you watch his little Netflix documentary, bruh, that shit is so creepy. And y'all know I be communicating with the dead and shit. Yeah, the Eight of Pentacles. Yeah, I'm definitely getting rituals. All right. Yeah. I tried to do these readings earlier, but people didn't want readings. But that's why I was channeling like around 6. I was channeling like actual death rituals, like the dead. Somebody's doing new age death rituals. All right. This is like you put someone in a grave. Yeah, the Lover's card, the Page of Wands, the Ten of Cups, and the Knight of Wands. Yeah. So, you know, Jeffrey Dahmer, basically he killed all them people because he was a necrophiliac. So he liked to have sex with dead bodies. And I feel like he didn't feel like asking like, hey, you want to have sex? And that person telling him no. So he's like, hey, I'm just going to take them to my place, drug them down, kill them and then have sex with them as many times as I want to. Basically, that was his thing. That's also the animal thing. Okay, with the animal thing coming out, you remember Jeffrey Dahmer? Basically, he started by doing that shit to animals, right? That was that human superiority over animals. All right, so something is learned at a young age. Okay, but yeah, he also had like, he had access to drugs that other people didn't have access to. That's why he was able to knock them motherfuckers out like that. Yeah, the Queen of Swords, the Five of Cups, the Justice. Yeah, I'm definitely getting a marriage and an oath. All right, so someone's about to be married and under oath. So you're not going to be able to talk to somebody like about anything for long. So if somebody's, you and this person are very transparent, that's not going to be for long. Yeah, the Ace of Swords is the truth. Somebody's about to inherit something, or they already did. So this person's about to go into silence. So somebody's whole job is about to change, or how they do the job is about to change, because someone has, they have to uphold this oath. All right, it's not for everybody, just like this message isn't for everybody. Even though I'm doing collective messages, doesn't mean that it's for everybody. Everyone is not a killer, bro. And this is my dream. This is based off of my dream. You understand what I'm saying? But I think what it is someone's trying to kill somebody with drugs. That's what it is. That's like the whole energy of it. Somebody is like paranoid about that shit. Because this person is supposed to overdose. Someone's supposed to overdose. So if you know somebody that takes drugs, they're supposed to overdose. So if you know somebody that has some type of epilepsy, heart problems, because also with the dumbbells, it was significant of tumors. And they mentioned something about the hourglass. I'm getting something about hourglass shape, but I'm also getting like the tumor is basically like an hourglass. It's shaped like an hourglass. Okay, so someone could have a tumor, all right, or somebody could have heart problems, or as a child you had a tumor or you had a heart condition. Okay, I don't know, somebody's trying to expose the truth. The Sun card, someone is trying to expose the truth. Okay, I'm definitely getting a heart attack, or someone's heart is beating out their chest. Okay, yeah, the Nine of Pentacles, the Emperor. Yeah, you completely healed from something. So if someone had a tumor, or if somebody's brain was infecting itself, because I'm getting like someone's function, someone's arteries are fighting against, like someone's body is fighting against itself. This could be lupus as well, but I'm getting some type of cancer, tumor, heart condition that someone had, that they like completely healed from. This is probably how someone knows that this person is magical, or this is how someone knows someone is magical. Someone is literally like, they have a fucking tumor in their brain. This is also someone has a bullet in their head or something. Like someone has a bullet in their head, someone has a bullet in their chest, someone has a bullet inside of their body. Yeah, heavy hitters. Yeah, Three of Swords. Yeah, I'm definitely getting child abuse. Somebody has some type of neurological disorder, like we were talking about with that guy. What the fuck is your problem? Why do y'all come on my shit? Like, what's wrong with y'all? What the fuck? That does not make me feel popular. That does not make me feel happy. That does not make me feel excited. What the fuck? Thank you. That does not make me feel no better by you trolling me. You coming on here doesn't make me feel like I have fans. It doesn't make me feel like I'm a superstar. It does not make me feel none of that. It just makes me feel like you're weird. But like I was saying, a chemical imbalance, neurological disorder, a tumor, a condition that someone has. Ace of Swords is the truth. Yeah. Thank you. Yeah. We have the Wheel of Fortune, the Five of Swords. Yeah. Someone sees you differently. All right. I'm also getting, you don't have no respect for someone. All right. Um, let's pull some of these. I truly want you to succeed. So somebody truly wants you to see somebody succeed here. I have ulterior motives. Somebody wants you to be somebody wants you to be the mother of their children. And then we have I am doing sex magic on you, and I'm giving you the evil eye. We know that because what the hell? That's all y'all do. That's all these people do is give the evil eye out. Like literally. But what's crazy is you're gonna get blocked on here for 24 hours. So the next time I go live, you're not gonna be on here, so it doesn't matter. We have the Six of Wands as a confirmation, the Eight of Pentacles, the Knight of Wands, and then the Empress. I'm definitely getting private school. Like you could have went to private school as a child, as a teenager. You could have went to Catholic school, an all girls school, an all boys school. But I'm definitely getting private school, private institutions, or private practice. Something is private. Okay. I'm also channeling penis envy. Somebody envies the size of your penis. Right, after this, I'm going to go look up some Jeffrey Dahmer shit because I'm going to be like super like in tune. Definitely getting the government monarch programming is here. Yeah, drugs is here again. Opioids. Okay. So maybe you're supposed to work with drug addicts or something. I'm also getting danger. Something is dangerous and something is super dark. All right. Or someone is dangerous and they're super dark. I love you too. We have, yeah, definitely getting a Gemini real heavy. Because even the guy in the bathtub that was dead in the bathtub, it looked like he had a Jerry curl or something. So somebody did this like in the 80s or the early 90s or some shit. Like the shit scared me as if I had literally walked into someone's restroom. I just asked them, hey, can I go use your restroom? And I pulled back the curtain and I seen it. When did Jeffrey Dahmer like do this shit? Didn't he do that shit like when did he do that shit? Around that time we talking about the 70s through the 90s, yeah. Cause the nigga had a Jerry curl. He had like literally his hair was like it was like long at the back and then it was like that. It's I forgot what that hairstyle is called. All right, but that's what he had. Definitely getting a satanic cult. I'm also channeling satanic panic. All right. Yeah, somebody wants to hurt somebody. Somebody wants to hurt you. You're gonna keep getting confirmations about it. Like, if this is for you, this message is for you, bro. Somebody should they want to hurt you, or you're dealing with an abuse, a mullet. There you go. Thank you. You're dealing with an abusive character. All right. Um, yeah. I see you leaving this person. Someone's like real, like someone is sick. They get like, they get jealous or they get like hateful out of nowhere. And then they start thinking all these weird thoughts, like, or all these off thoughts. Someone like, their light switch just turns on and off basically. And I'm not talking about bipolar disorder. This is something like really different. This could also be an alter that someone has, not like an alter for magic, but like an alter, like a different personality. And that's what I could see in him. I could see him alter, like I could see him switch personalities, and that's what freaked me out. And then on top of that, the song, and I was like, what the hell? And I just was not expecting him to play that. Like I just was not expecting him to play that. Like out of all songs in the world, I was like, what the fuck? Then he was telling me like how his mom noticed that something was wrong with him because he used to like do like I don't know, he used to do like this or something, and then he would like basically kick shit, and like he was like violent or something. I don't know what he was talking about, but I was like, what? Why don't y'all, why do y'all ask me, like why do y'all ask me these questions? Y'all are fucking annoying because you're insecure. You're insecure and I'm annoyed because you're insecure, because you're threatened, because you're intimidated. It's annoying me. Because why are you trying to distract the message? Why are you asking me, well, how do I feel about gay people? What the fuck does this have to do with the message? Go ask someone else how they feel about, what the fuck am I saying about gay? What the fuck is that gonna change? Do you really care that much about what I feel? What the fuck is it so important? Yeah, that's the song. B.O.B. Out of My Mind. They're annoying though. Nicki Minaj is on that song too. Yeah, somebody is mentally up, like they're somewhere else. And they keep getting, they're like left out. They don't realize that though. Somebody doesn't realize that they're not a part of something. Like this could even be like someone's like, aha, you're not a part of this, and they're not a part of it. Like they're not a part of it. Like you're not even included. Someone doesn't even realize that they're not even being included, or they're being like pushed out or something. They're like, no, not you. What the fuck? Yeah. Other than that, someone feels lonely or someone is lonely. All right, let's end this off. We're ending with drugs. All right. All right, y'all, I'm going.